Well, hello and welcome to Rocky Mountain Gardens. If you're new here, my name is Mary and I welcome you as well. Today I am sharing with you my spring and Easter home tour with many, many bunnies. I love them, except not in my garden, of course. I have on a nice spring-like top, but we are expecting snow tonight. And if you know Colorado weather, March is our snowiest month. So even though we're ready for spring, spring is not here quite yet. And that's okay because we had a very dry winter and I really look forward to some moisture for my plants outside in my garden. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at my home for spring. Let's begin the tour here in my kitchen, and as I'm calling my hearth room, my library now. Isn't this bunny planter so darling? Here is an overall view of my kitchen. This cute little crock with a handle, I thrifted recently. And my little coffee station all ready for the spring. I found this cute round shaped cutting board recently, thrifting, and I wanted to especially point out this little speaker that I just got off Amazon. It's made of wood and has that vintage look, and it was, I think, about $40. It was very inexpensive compared to some of the speakers that are out there. Now for my library. In case you missed my earlier video that shows how we created this new bookcase in my alcove, I'll put a card up here for you to be able to look at the entire project. This is a jadeite cake stand that was a gift from my daughter for Christmas. And oh, look at that darling little lamb. And my tablecloth was thrifted also. I love the way it has a ruffle on the sides. Just my style. I wanted to share a close-up of this little, the flowers picture in my frame that I change out for every season. And it is a page that I printed out from a children's vintage book and goes well with the spring and the summer. I thought you might like to see some close-ups of the shelving of my bookcases because I have redone them somewhat in order to fit with the spring season. Look at this cute praying little child. Oh my. I've added teacups, some different flowers, tulips, little chickens, babies. The children are ready for Easter. Here's a quick look at my fiddle leaf fig that used to live out on my back porch, and it was covered with all kinds of dust and dirt. So I wanted to share with you, this is how I clean off my plants that are faux plants by taking them into my shower and rinsing them off. It works really well. And then I can take it outside and let it dry off in the sun. But take a look at the water down at the bottom of my shower, how awfully dirty it is. And it looks very nice and shiny now. I love it right there in that corner. Here's a look at my mantle for the holiday and the season of spring. I got this lovely piece of lace thrifting recently, and it fits perfectly on my mantle. I have a cup just waiting for the tea to be poured. This white cabinet used to live over in my alcove, and I've moved it over to this side of my library. And it looks very nice there, I think. Gives me something to put plants on to get some nice sunlight. And here's a view of my library, of course. Now let's move into my dining room. Here in the corner, you can see I have a cute bunny, and it's a planter bunny, so I was able to put some lovely spring flowers in the planter part. And this is my extended windowsill that was built also by my handyman right there, in my little corner of more plants. I do love my houseplants, you probably know if you watch my channel very often. Here's a look at the chandelier, which was brass, and I took it down and spray painted it a bronze color, which I like much better than the shiny brass. I have used silver candlesticks on my table for the season, and there's that really pretty vintage tablecloth that I bought. Oh, I think it was in the fall that I grabbed that. And don't you like this little vignette that I did in my cake stand with the tiny bunnies and a little bird's nest? It's just darling with those bunnies in there. And then I have this mercury glass egg, a pink one here, and a green, no, bluish sort of turquoise colored one over there, and my pink tapered candles. If you have any questions about the things that you see in my tour, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to share with you where I bought things or how I flipped an old piece or a thrifted object that I picked up. That is such a fun hobby, and I really encourage you to get involved because it is something. If you like decorating on a budget, this is the way you can have a beautiful home. And you know, I've talked about this before as well. I love this new cabinet that I got for a sofa table use. And this is a pair of jumping bunnies that I really enjoy putting out at Easter time. Look at this cute little bunny that I picked up while thrifting recently. And if you followed me for a while, you know that I love that bisque sort of finish. It's a duller finish and not so shiny, which is my style again. On my hutch, I've added quite a bit of decor. We'll come and take a closer look. Here's a little mama birdie with a nest in the cage. Over there you can see a hand-painted plate that I picked up thrifting also. On top of my hutch, I like using a lot of flowers for the springtime, and of course my Easter cross, which reminds me why we celebrate this wonderful holiday. One of the things I really enjoy about thrifting is that you get to pick up things that are quite unique, and you won't see them in everyone else's homes. Let's move on to my living room space. Have a little arrangement here next to my door. And on my gallery wall, I have this shelf that I love to decorate. Take a look at my gallery wall because it won't be long before I change it up quite a bit. And I'm going to take you along doing a video about how I redo this gallery wall. And I'd like you to come back and join me for it. Have some new pillows on my comfy sofa. Here's my little Peter Rabbit vignette. Just perfect for Easter. I have a couple of new thrifted items here in my cubbies. This darling little duck and an adorable little girl ready for the spring. Thank you all for stopping by today and joining me for my spring and Easter tour. And if you just stumbled upon my channel today, also I invite you to subscribe and even give me a thumbs up if you really liked everything you saw in my video. It really helps my channel, and I hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day, and that I will see you again very soon. Take care, and this is Mary saying bye for now.